Hey guys, what is up? I am Devil Driven. Today's video is something a little bit different. I wanted to just share my thoughts with you on where we can go now that Thronebreaker's been out for a while. Pretty much everybody that's wanted to play it has played it. I'm just throwing my ideas out there on what would be something cool for the next one. I believe that a lot of the critics and everybody really gave it good scores and stuff like that. And I really haven't heard anyone that said they didn't like Thronebreaker that they played it. Everybody that's played it has said, it's an amazing game. Even my brother, who's never even played like CCGs or anything like that, I gave him a copy of it for his birthday, and he loved it. I mean, he's like, dude, this game's amazing. I want more. So, for somebody who's never even been involved with Gwent or anything like that, for them to say that, I think that's a good thing. So these are just my ideas on what would be cool for the next Thronebreaker. Some ideas for where we can go with it. These are just my ideas, you know what I mean? I'm just throwing them out there. But I believe Northern Realms shouldn't be in the next one. Well, not in it, but featured. They shouldn't be featured in it because I believe that Thronebreaker is a Northern Realms adventure. So it would just be these. These are my ideas for the other four factions that would be cool, I think. First up, for Skellige, I think a Witcher tale, Witcher adventure for Skellige would be really cool if they involved Ceres and Hallmar. Thronebreaker is based on decisions right off the bat. You make a decision. I'm going to play as Hjalmar. I'm going to play as Ceres. And I don't know how hard it would be to incorporate off the bat just two completely different characters like that. But I think that would be really cool. I would, of course, pick Ceres. I love Ceres. I just think she's one of the best characters in Skellige. And I just think it's cool to have that just chick that's a badass that it's not like forced. She's just a badass. That's all there is to it. I just think Ceres is amazing. I think she would be a cool thing to play as, and the replayability. I mean, with Thronebreaker, you have a lot of replayability with the different endings and people leaving your party and stuff like that. So I just think this would be a really cool, like, kind of soft, like, sequel to Witcher 3, because you don't really know what happens in Skellige after you leave there. So this could kind of be like, this is what's going on here. And yeah, you can play as Hjalmar too, but I just think that would be really cool. I think there could be a lot of paths and different ways they can go through it. Just right off the bat, the replayability is just doubled because you got two leaders right there. I think that would. So for Nilfgaard, I think it would be cool if we got to see Jan Calvé as the next Thronebreaker thing. Get a taste. We had the Meve, the good side. Now we get Jan, the bad side. From what I researched, he succeeded Morvran. So after Morvran got kicked out, he took over. And he just seems like he'd be a really cool character. Most Nilfgaard players like Jan. He's, but there's just not a whole lot known about him. I was looking up on his lore and stuff. He was a soldier in the Magni division, so you can like maybe show him as he's first starting out or whatever, or have like flashbacks of him in the war. And I guess he also founded the Vikvaro Academy or whatever. So there's just a lot of things I think they can incorporate by having him as the next Thronebreaker featured character. The only thing is I don't think he has as much draw. I think it would be kind of an issue because while everybody likes Nilfgaard, it's just like I think it would be kind of tough to do a Nilfgaard featured Thronebreaker. I think everybody likes the opportunity to play as the bad guy, but I just don't know how it would work out. I think it would be cool. I'd enjoy it, but I don't know if it would be a step down from, me to Yan, even though Yan is, to me, pretty awesome. Other people might not really, receive that quite well. So that's just my idea. I think Yan would be a cool. If they go with Scoia'tael, I think really there's only one way you can go, and that's Yorveth. Everybody loves Yorveth. Pavel Berja loves Yorveth. Every time you look at his Twitter, he's got Yorveth standing there like this. So I think it would be really cool. He would be a really, really awesome addition for Thronebreaker. You don't really know what happens to him after Witcher 3. So, and I guess he was supposed to be in Witcher 3. So they might even have a little bit of a story already written out and ready to go. They just got to, incorporate it into, Thronebreaker, esque paths and storyline and everything. But Yorveth would be just, I know it would be awesome. I would have a blast playing as Yorveth. Especially, him being, the focal point and having different cards where, maybe this card he does the traps and this card, he works with the elves. And I don't know how that would work with the dwarves, because it seems like they don't get along. I don't know if it's just me or whatever, but I just think if they really want to hit a home run, Yorveth is definitely the one. All right. So this is my favorite idea. I think this would just light everything up, and it would be fantastic if they went this route. If they're gonna do a monster themed Witcher's Tale, there's only one way to go. You go with Detloff. I already have this all planned out, man, in my head. How it would be amazing. It would just be absolutely amazing. You start the game, you start the game off right off the bat. Spoilers for the books and everything else, but if you've seen Vilgefortz's card, he's just melting Regis's face off. You start it off right there. Detloff shows up after he's already been all blackened on the wall and everything else. Detloff scoops in, and you just basically play as Detloff, and as you go, you help Regis regain his body back, regain his strength. And it could be like I think it's the second, it's my favorite Castlevania, where you got parts of Dracula to, make him, be whole again. It would be the same thing. You could just go on these different quests and areas and, help bring Regis back. It's a win-win. You get to play as Regis. You get the vampire faction. You bring Regis back. It's just an all-around win-win-win. I would absolutely go bonkers if they did it this way. I think it's the way to go, but that's just me. I think it would be awesome to play as a vampire. Legacy of Kain's my favorite game of all time, so you get to play as a vampire. It's Gwent. It's Thronebreaker. It's Witcher. It's a win. You got to do it. That's the way to go, flat out. But those are just my idea, guys. Thanks for listening. If you guys have any ideas for the next Thronebreaker, throw them in the comments. But like always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.